Hello, welcome back. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you guys what I wore for New Year's. It's very champagne-y inspired. I love champagne on New Year's. I love the colors of champagne and the bubbles and everything, so that's what I was inspired by for this look. It's lots of smoky browns and sparkly, and as you can see, lots of shimmer going on with a kind of corally light pink cheek and a pinky nude lip. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you had a safe and wonderful and very joyous New Year. I wish everybody the best of luck for the new year, as well as lots of health and happiness. And if you would like to see how I achieved this look, then just keep on watching. So for this what I wore for New Year's look, the first thing I'm going to do is use my eyeshadow primer, because you know you're going to be out late on New Year's night and New Year's Eve, and you want your eyeshadow to stay where you put it. So I'm just going to apply a quick, even layer of that all over both eyelids. So after I've applied my eyeshadow primer, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my eye smudger brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Truffle at a direct straight angle so that all the product is concentrated on the very tip of the brush. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sculpt out the shape that I want my eyeshadow to take. And I'm doing this just to get the line as precise as possible. You could also use an angled brush for this if that works better for you. This is just the brush that I tend to reach for. So what I'm doing here, this technique is actually called a cut crease, where you are creating a crease where one does not exist by applying pretty strong dark color concentration and then blending out from there. And that creates the look of having a crease where your natural one does not occur. So once I've got the beginning shape of that cut crease, all I'm going to do is blend it until I'm happy with the shape. And then repeat on the other eye. And just to keep the continuity of the shape, I'm then just going to take whatever's left on my eye smudger brush and just smudge it under the outer half of my lash line. Okay, so once you're happy with the basic shape that you've applied, I'm then going to go in after I've wiped off the brush really well, because you want to remove all the excess product so you don't disrupt the lines that you've already created. So I'm then going to go in with the same brush, just cleaned off really well, and just start to blend the colors back and forth and turning the brush so that it's on its flat side instead of the direct angle. I'm going to start to drag the color that's on the outer edge of my eye into that outer V area. If you are a beginner with eyeshadow and you're not quite as comfortable with sculpting color on your eye shape, and you want the lines to be really neat and precise, a little trick you can do is take a piece of Scotch tape, put it on the back of your hand once to remove some of that stickiness, and then apply it on the outer edge of your eye going up towards your eyebrow, and then you can use that as a guide to apply your eyeshadow, and then once you're finished you can peel it away and you're going to have a sharp, clean line. Okay, so now that I've roughly blended out the edge of that, I'm going to blend it just a tiny bit more, and I'm going to go in with my smaller eye crease brush for this and just simply run it along the edge of that color just to soften it a little bit before we start to actually blend out with additional color. So now that you have your rough outline sketched and gently blended, I'm then going to go in with my Mary Kay at Play eye crayon in Gold Mine. And this is an extra step. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I simply want this color to really pop and have a little bit of extra intensity with this one in particular. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this color onto my lid underneath that truffle color, and then just pat it out with my finger. The next color that I'm going to go in with is the lightest shade from the Mary Kay at Play Earthbound Trio. This really pretty metallic-y taupe shade. And I'm going to pick it up with my eye color brush. And I'm just going to gently pat this on top of where we applied that at Play pencil. And keeping it in patting motions instead of sweeping. That will prevent a lot of fallout, but it will also make sure that the color stays really intense and potent, and you get a really good color payoff with it. So now that you've got that color applied, it's going to be time to blend out a little bit more and add a little bit more dimension and depth with your colors. So I'm then going to pick up my bigger eye crease brush and really gently, hardly applying any pressure at all, run this in between the truffle and the taupe color, just to make sure that those two meet pretty seamlessly. With very gentle pressure there, hardly any pressure at all. I'm then going to go back in with my small crease brush, which I've wiped off really well, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of espresso. This is one of my favorite blending colors. I've talked about this color a lot before. I'm just going to use that to work in the outer corner of the eye here and to intensify where the taupe meets the truffle color. And I actually really like to, after I've got the color applied in the outer corner, I like to drag it a little bit into my upper lash line, which just really kind of helps accentuate the shape of your eye. And it also is really good for giving you a little bit of a guideline as far as if you're going to apply winged eyeliner. It kind of gives you a little extra help there. Okay, I'm then going to go back in with my eye smudger brush again and pick up a little bit of Silky Caramel. This is a really fantastic blending shade. It's a great transition color to put in your crease to really help soften everything out. I'm just going to really kind of roughly apply this on top of where we have the truffle. And then once you've got that color applied, I'm then going to go back in with my smaller crease brush instead of my fluffy one and just really lightly work that color all over. And the reason I'm going in with my smaller crease brush is because I do want the color to stay pretty concentrated, but I do want to soften the edges and continue to blend it out. For my highlight, I'm actually going to go in with Sweet Cream, which is a beautiful matte highlight color and really good for blending, and I'm just going to gently work that underneath my brow. And then for my inner corner highlight, I'm actually going to go in with another Mary Kay at Play eyeshadow trio. This is the On the Horizon trio. I hope you can see that. I'm actually going to go in with this middle shade here, which is a really beautiful light pinky champagne color. It's very shimmery and sparkly. It's great for an inner corner highlight, especially for a special occasion like New Year's. Then going to do a little bit of a fun pop of color. I'm going to go back in with my eye smudger brush. So then I'm going to go in with the lighter pink shade in this On the Horizon trio. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to pick up some of that color on the brush, and I'm just going to run this underneath the inner half of my lower lash line, just for a little fun pop of color. And this is something that could be done with just about any color. You could do this with purple, green, blue, and that would be gorgeous. If you are really bronze skin tone, a really pretty blue like Azure or Peacock would be beautiful. This is it for the eyeshadow. If you are a big glitter person, this would be a really great time to apply some glitter base to the top of where this champagne-y taupe color is and apply some glitter on top of that. So now all I'm going to do is zoom the camera back out and curl my lashes, apply my liner and my mascara, and I will be right back. So now that I've got the eyes done, all I have done is just curl the lashes. I've done my traditional big thick cat winged eyeliner, and instead of my traditional holy trio of lash products, all I did instead for this one, because I wanted some really long defined lashes that wouldn't necessarily cover up a lot of the eye makeup, so what I used was just my lash primer and then in 2 to 3 coats of my Lash Love Lengthening Mascara. And just layered that on until I got the look that I liked. If you are someone who likes false lashes and or who is good at applying false lashes, now would be a great time to do that. I'm just rubbish at it, so I don't do false lashes very much. For the cheeks, since I've got a pretty full coverage semi-matte finish with my foundation, I wanted a little bit of shimmer, but not too much. I wanted to keep all the focus on the eyes. So for my cheeks, all I did was I applied Shy Blush throughout the entire length of my cheek, and then just a tiny, tiny little bit of strawberry cream just on the tops of the cheekbones because it has a little bit more shimmer. I wanted a little bit extra highlight, but not too terribly much. And then for my lips, all I did was color them in with my Mary Kay at Play Lip Crayon in Perfect Pink. This is a fantastic, perfect, just kind of rosy pink, smooth, or just really gorgeous on every skin tone kind of color. And it's very moisturizing. I love to throw these in my purse and just kind of smear them on throughout the day. So I lined my lips with it first and then filled in with this crayon, and then I wanted a kind of semi-pinky nude but glossy finish on the lips, something to kind of complement the champagne colors in the eyes. So on top of that, I applied my Mary Kay at Play Teddy Bear Lip Jelly. This is one of my favorite lip jellies. I've used it a lot in my videos pretty recently. It's just a great nude color, and it gives the perfect amount of shine without having a lot of sticky or glitter or anything like that. And then, of course, to finish out the look, you don't want your makeup to be sweating off or falling off your face or sliding or anything like that throughout the night. So I'm just going to set with my setting spray. And there you have it. So that is the look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. All of the products used will be listed in the down bar below, as well as a special coupon code if you are interested in purchasing any of these products for yourself and you don't already have a Mary Kay consultant. So definitely check that out. I hope you guys have a absolutely fantastic new year. I hope you had a great time celebrating with friends and family, and I hope everyone was safe is the big thing. So much love and luck and happiness to you in this new year. I hope it blesses you immensely. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check out everything below. Everything that you could possibly want to know is listed down below. So thank you so much again. I cannot wait to start this new year with you guys on YouTube. I'm very excited about it. Please share this video with family and friends, and I will see you next time. Bye.